In a lush, green forest filled with the songs of birds, there lived a small bird named Finn. Unlike the other birds, Finn never left the ground. He had wings, just like everyone else, but something inside him was different. Finn was afraid of the vast sky, afraid of falling, and most of all, afraid of failing. Every day, Finn would watch from the safety of his nest as the other birds soared through the air, gliding effortlessly between the trees, riding the wind, and playing among the clouds. They made it look so easy, but Finn couldn't shake the fear that gripped his heart. What if I can't do it? He thought. What if I fall and hurt myself? One day, as Finn sat quietly by himself, an old, wise bird named Sage flew down and perched beside him. Sage had been watching Finn for some time and could see the longing in his eyes. "Why do you stay on the ground, little one?" Sage asked gently. "You have wings just like the rest of us. Don't you want to see what it's like to fly?" Finn looked down at his small, trembling wings. "I do," he replied softly, "but I'm scared. What if I try and I can't do it? What if I fall?" Sage smiled kindly. "Everyone falls the first time they try," he said, "but that's how we learn. Falling is just a part of flying. It's the getting back up that makes us strong." Finn listened closely to Sage's words, but doubt still lingered in his mind. Seeing this, Sage decided to share a story of his own. "When I was your age, I was afraid too," Sage began. "I remember my first flight. My heart pounded, and my wings felt weak. But my mother told me something I've never forgotten. The sky is vast, but your courage is greater. Trust in your wings, and they will carry you." So, I took a deep breath, spread my wings, and jumped. I fell a few times, but each time I got back up, I flew a little higher. Eventually, I was soaring. Sage's story filled Finn with a sense of possibility. If Sage could overcome his fears, maybe he could too. The next morning, as the sun began to rise, Finn made a decision. He would try. He climbed to the edge of his nest, his heart pounding in his chest. The ground below seemed so far away, and the sky above so immense. But Finn remembered Sage's words, "Trust in your wings." Taking a deep breath, Finn spread his wings wide. For a moment, he hesitated, but then, with a burst of courage, he leaped into the air. At first, his wings wobbled, and he quickly began to lose altitude. Panic set in as he plummeted toward the ground. But just as he was about to give up, he heard Sage's voice in his mind, "Get back up." Determined, Finn flapped his wings harder, focusing on the sky instead of the ground. Slowly, he began to rise. It wasn't easy, and it took all of his strength, but soon he was flying. The wind rushed through his feathers, and the world below him seemed so small. Finn was flying, truly flying. As he soared above the trees, a feeling of pure joy filled his heart. He realized that the fear that had held him back was nothing compared to the exhilaration of flight. And in that moment, Finn knew that he had found his wings, not just the ones on his body, but the wings of courage within him. From that day on, Finn flew with the other birds, exploring the vast skies and discovering new heights. And whenever he saw another bird struggling to take flight, he would tell them, "Trust in your wings. The sky is vast, but your courage is greater." This version provides more detail and emphasizes the themes of overcoming fear, the importance of persistence, and the power of self-belief.